Welcome to this 2-minute techie tip designed to empower ourselves, students and staff alike, to create, communicate, collaborate, and think critically. We're going to talk today about the Puppet Edu app. It is also known as Shadow Puppet, blue background, white bunny. It is in the category of a digital storytelling app. So it uses images and video to tell a story. It is simple enough for kindergartners and fabulous for teachers to create units, put them online, flip your classroom, instruct a concept, or give an overview of a unit. I'm just going to play this sample science video so you can kind of get an idea.
Here's something you have to watch fish do next time you're at a koi pond or you go to an aquarium. I promise you this is going to change forever how you look at fish, and maybe something even more profound than just how you look at fish. You be the judge. What you should watch for is this. You ever seen this? Fish will come up to the surface and they will gulp air, just like this. Now when you see something like this, it's tempting to think that the fish are breathing, right? But you know.
So it's really kind of interesting because he goes through a tutorial that talks about a fish bladder, and the reason they're gulping air is so that they can have air in their bladder to make them float or sink underwater. So kind of fascinating. If I'm going to tap on the Create New button, your camera roll will come up, so you're going to see all your images that you have taken, but notice here on the side, I could use this as a map or a geography kind of a lesson. I have famous landmarks, images from Library of Congress, Met Museum, MoMA, British Library, NASA, and you can see other clip art which honors Creative Commons here as well. So I really have a great directory of resources. Let's just look at, for instance, a couple of map searches, and I can move this around so I can talk about Alaska, and it lets me take a picture of that. So I can use the map for all sorts of interesting topics. Famous landmarks will let me talk about the Roman Colosseum. All right, and this is, if you are noticing, it's going to be taking the pictures that I tap on for my tutorial. Let's just, if I tap NASA and type in Earth, obviously I'm going to get a number of great images. And NOAA, oceanography, whales, I gotta spell it correctly. Alright, so I could have different whale images here, and it will get me into my albums as well. So really I have access to anything that I want. So dinosaurs, let's see what comes up. All right, so I could do an instruction or a tutorial really on any topic. Obviously I can also get images from the internet, but I now have it says, I believe I have at least 4 images. I'm going to tap the next button, and it's going to show me what images that I have. Actually, I'm going to go back and just show you that if I tap over here, I have these images and I can tap and reorder them. So I can put them in any logical order, which would be a great sequencing activity for students. So here it's pretty basic. I have a T tool, which we all know is adding text, and then I can add music. So if I want to just add, let's see, whales, I have font options, I have transition options. I'm going to say add text, and I'm going to click on that check mark. And so here I've got, obviously I might want to do something a little different here. I can go back and then I can say I want text on each page. Let's just say that. And I'm going to have that, I want it bigger or smaller. Oh, I see. So I can change color. All right, I'm going to tap the check mark. I don't have to have text. And then my map is last. But notice my start button. So now I'm going to illustrate, use audio to talk about my images. All right, so I'm going to go back. And here I have my 4 images. They have the words on it. And if I tap my audio button, I'm going to make a recording. All right, so I see my recording tools here. I can talk for as long as it is necessary to tell about this picture. I tap on this tool, or my next button, and the recording continues. So now I'm talking about the map, and I can pause my recording, and I can go to my next image here. We're gonna watch this. This might give me a time frame. I believe that the this will glow, and it will show me how much time I have left on each picture. So I'm going to tap the pause. So now I'm recording again. Yep, do you notice that this is turning blue? So I might have 30 seconds on an image, and the recording continues here. All right, and I can, not sure, oh, I have stickies and different things that I can add on here. All right, so let's say we're done, and I'm going to save that. So I've just made a video of 4 images, and what I really like is that it gives me so many nice options. I can share it to the camera roll, but YouTube tends to be my first choice. Let me tap on more. And this is something for adults. Not sure if, yep, we probably don't need Facebook. What I'm looking for is my photo roll. So here's apps that will let me work with that. So am I missing my camera roll? Open in, nope, that's not going to be exactly what I want. I could open that up in iMovie, but we're going to cancel that. And how would I cancel that? Cancel, and I can go back, and okay, so I just had to tap the home button. I got out of iMovie, opened up Shadow Puppet. The great thing is that Shadow Puppet automatically saves to my camera roll. So here, if I look in my images, it already has saved that. So that's really automatic. So I've got a 56-minute video of that. Ready to go right there. That is lovely. But I can also, if I go back to the Puppet app, then it gives me, if I open that up, notice this little button here. All right, if I tap on that, it will let me copy and re-record. So it'll take all of my images for that, and it'll here give me my other share options. It'll let me save to the camera roll, copy and re-record if I made an audio mistake, or delete. So love Puppet Edu, all sorts of options for literacy centers, and definitely for student formative and summative assessments, and teachers' ability to create products for student learning and flipped classroom. Thanks for listening, and with technology we are able to remove the limitations of the traditional classroom and teach and learn in ways that were previously inconceivable.